Welcome to another CollectionDX video review. I am your host, NecroDave. Today I want to take a quick look at the Gort limited edition collectible figure coming up from Amok Time Toys in September. Obviously I've gotten this a bit early, so I want to take a second to thank Paul from Amok Time for sending it out to me so I can get a look at it and show it to you guys. Gort is from the 1951 science fiction classic, The Day the Earth Stood Still. You can see a reproduction of the poster there on the left. That does not come with this toy, I just kind of put it in there for decoration. It's from my own collection. And of course we've got a Wraith Faden right there on his shoulder to give you an idea of scale. Gort is a pretty big figure. He checks in at 16 inches tall, probably even a hair over 16 inches when I measured him earlier. He is made out of soft vinyl, which is really not that soft. It's pretty thick, very sturdy, and has 6 points of articulation. As you can tell by looking at it, it's a pretty simple character. Not a heck of a lot of detail on it. He was like that in the movie, of course. Let me take a look and I'll show you where we can move. Get a little fading out of there. Head turns side to side, pretty standard. Same thing with the arms going up and down. You can turn the waist back and forth, as well as just the ankles if you need to. Probably more for balance than anything else. The one thing I did wish when I took it out, these wrists almost beg to be turned, but they don't turn, unfortunately. Although the character doesn't have a heck of a lot of detail just from the way it's designed in the movie, what detail there is here is actually very nicely done. You can see the visor here and where it connects to the helmet is sculpted very well. The proportions are nice. And when I stood this thing next to the resin statue that I have, it was clear which one was better. Certainly this new toy is much more sharper in detail than the resin statue. I'm going to move the figure out of the way a little bit so we can take a quick look at the box. As you can see, kind of a retro style packaging there, just showing the toy on the front. And when I took a picture of this earlier, it almost looked like the toy was, or that the box was three-dimensional. It's pretty neat looking. Flap opens up. Take that out of there, touching the plastic. Obviously the toy rests in there. There are some twisty ties to connect it. But there was plastic around the limbs and the waist and everything where they were going around, so that it did not mar the vinyl. I do recommend that if you're going to store it in the box, make sure you put those twisty ties back on, because otherwise the toy will flap onto the front. Got a little picture of him up close in the box. Tagline from the movie. And of course, the famous saying, Klaatu Barada Nikto. This is the line that he would use to prevent Gort from going on a rampage and destroying everything in the movie. Don't forget that. Neat silhouette with his death ray there. I almost like the back of the box more than the front. If I'm going to display it, I'll probably do it that way. Especially since the front of the box is the toy, and I would display the toy outside of the box. So yeah, it's a simple character. It's a simple toy, just the way I like them. This will probably appeal to you if you like, classic monster and science fiction movies, or if you like retro-style robots, or just vinyl toys. If you prefer a little bit more play value with your toys, you may want to go for the Gort and Klaatu limited edition collector's set. That's going to carry this toy as well as Klaatu, the humanoid character from the movie, in 12-inch action figure form, or 12-inch doll, however you want to phrase it. I say doll. But that should be coming out also in September. So thanks again to Amok Time for sending this over to us. And make sure you head on over to their website at amoktime.com. Pre-order your Gort as well as other science fiction, monster, and superhero paraphernalia. And also check out our website, CollectionDX.com, to get the full review, pictures and text and whatnot. And this is Necro Dave signing off. See you next time. Thanks.